Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drusilla Shay if you don't know already, and today I will be taking you through my nighttime skincare routine. I will be featuring a lot of Black owned products, but I must caveat that not every single thing that I'm using today or that I use in general is Black owned. However, I will be showing you guys a lot of the Black owned products that I've been using lately, some of which have been in my routine for some time, but some are newbies. So we're about to get started, but I just want to give you guys some context on my skin before we do. I get, a little pimple here and there, but it's really not anything that is daily unless like I'm eating something that's bad or I'm clearly breaking out from a product. And then in terms of the sensitivity of my skin is fairly sensitive. So when it comes to products with like a lot of fragrance, for example, it's very easy for my skin to break out. This applies to not only my face, but my neck, my chest, and my back. Honestly, sometimes my skin just don't know how to act, okay? Sometimes it just gets really irritated. I'm not full-blown sensitive, but there are definitely certain things that I'm sensitive to and that my skin reacts to. So with that being said, I think we could go ahead and get started. So guys, I have makeup on. So my first step will be getting rid of that makeup. Now, I don't go straight in with an oil cleanser, although I do want to try a good oil cleanser. So if you guys have any recommendations, please leave them down below because I've been in search for one. So I just use oil instead to melt my makeup off. It works really well for me because if I just picked up a makeup wipe and like use it right now on my face, it would definitely be a lot of pulling and dragging that I have to do on my face just to get the makeup off because the makeup is set on my face. But if it's oily before I wipe it off, then it just slips off. So I don't really need to be aggressive with my face in any way when I use an oil. First Black owned product is this Qimistri Pure Argan Oil that I have used for some time. I love it. It's so rich. It's so moisturizing. Now, I do have an affiliate link for this product for you guys down below. I really do love it and I really would recommend this. It's really, really good. And I love the way it takes off the makeup from my skin, which you're about to see. Y'all can see this is well loved, okay? This is like halfway, okay? I've been going through it. I'm just gonna put 2 of these on my hand without trying to, oh, it's already spilling. This was a bad idea to lift it up to the camera. I'm pretty sure you guys saw me dispense 2 squirts in my hand. I'm going to use this on the face. Can't be shy, okay? You just gotta go right in there. I know it gets messy, but sometimes, things get worse before they get better, okay? So look at that. Now, this eyebrow product that I've been using, it's actually pretty hard to get off. But once I rub some oil in that joint, it comes off so easily. I know that some people are triggered by the use of makeup remover wipes. Everyone's on the oil cleansing wave and people use like different techniques to get rid of their makeup. So a lot of people have retired makeup remover wipes, but in my case, I still kind of do use them. So like, please don't come for me. Now you guys can really get a look at, how my skin, my natural skin is. So I do have some hyperpigmentation going on, which is really, really common for Black people. Let me bring you in closer. We're gonna get real up close and personal, okay? Around here is darker than the rest of my face, and I notice it way more because I apply makeup, and so I see the differences in tone, and sometimes I have to like add a little bit extra makeup around my mouth just to make sure that it's a little bit more even. So there's the hyperpigmentation part, and then there's also the dark marks. I have a dark mark here from this disrespectful pimple that decided to pop up last week. I can't lie, I do pop my pimples, but
it's almost like I can't help myself.
A lot of the products that I use, I keep the hyperpigmentation, the dark marks, and the semi-sensitivity all in mind. And so a lot of these products that I'm going to be featuring or showing for you guys today do tackle at least one of those skin concerns. So now that I have my makeup off-ish, I am going to start the cleansing process. The first cleanse I'm going to use is not Black owned, but it is a gentle Foam Cleanser by Burt's Bees. This is their gentle foaming cleanser with royal jelly, and it's for normal to combination skin. Oh my goodness, guys, I forgot to say I have combination skin. Anyway, when it comes to taking off my makeup, I like using like a foam cleanser because sometimes I've used like exfoliants and such and really gentle cream cleansers after makeup, and I find that I still have some makeup on my face. I am going to also use my Duvolle Spin Care System. Now, Duvolle is not Black owned, but they sent this to me and they wanted me to review it for you guys. So I'm of course going to give you my honest thoughts about it. They sent it to me for free. This and the whole system, which comes with 4 brush heads. One is a gentle face cleanser. The second brush is a facial exfoliating brush. The third brush head is a larger exfoliating brush for your body. And then the last brush head is a pumice stone. It's not an actual brush. You got options. So what I've really been sticking to is their gentle face brush, because I find that the exfoliating face brush is still a little bit abrasive for me. And when it comes to their body brush, it feels really nice on the skin. And then when it comes to the pumice stone, honestly, the pumice stone I felt was very gentle, but because of that, I didn't feel like it was that effective to use under my feet, which, you know, a lot of times we use or see pumice stones being used under the foot just to take away like calluses. But for me, it was just so light that it didn't seem like it was really doing much. But at least it's gentle enough where you can use it in other areas. For example, like your elbows, you know, if you have really rough elbows, it's definitely gentle enough where you can use it on that. So if you're not really a big user of brushes on your skin and such, you might be wondering why you would want to switch to using one. Well, of course, it's not 100% necessary, but the reason why I personally like it so much is because in general, it helps with deep cleaning, exfoliating, so you're getting rid of those dead skin cells. When you're someone who gets acne, that's super vital, because not having clean skin can cause you to break out. So I know that these brushes are usually not cheap, but Duvolle has hooked me up with a discount code so I can share it with you guys. So if you're interested in trying out one for yourself, you can try it out for the low. So go ahead and use code Drusilla70 for 70% off. Now this code applies to all facial cleansing brushes and styling tools. So we're gonna get into the cleansing because I've definitely talked your ear off. I put a few pumps in my hands, but my face is damp. I always like to put cleanser on a damp face. I don't ever use it on a dry face because personally I just feel like it just prepares my skin for the product when it has some water on it. Now what I love about this brush is that it's so gentle. Like I just let it very lightly touch my face, and it has this nice little 360 motion. It feels really good, and by the time I'm done, it just feels squeaky clean. Something that I was a little worried about in the past with facial cleansing brushes is how do I disinfect it, right? Because doesn't it get all nasty and filled with bacteria? But you can easily just disinfect these. You can just easily give it a quick soak in some rubbing alcohol. And definitely every time you use this, as I also do, make sure you give it a cleanse. I use like a liquid Castile soap usually to cleanse it in a circular motion. I'm talking about the brush head specifically. I cleanse it and then I just let it sit on some fresh Bounty and let it air dry thoroughly. These are detachable, the brush heads, and they have ones that you can buy online. So in case they get really old and dingy or something happens to them, you can always just reorder the brush heads alone. It's time to wash this off, but I just want to show you guys how this looks after I have cleansed with makeup on. Okay, so now that I have cleansed my face, I'm definitely gonna have to wet it again because it feels dry, and I don't apply products dry. But I just wanted to introduce the next product, which is a Black owned body care brand. It's called Itadi. They actually have another branch of their brand that just caters to coffee, but there is coffee in their skincare. This is their gentle exfoliant. I actually did not know that this was an exfoliant when I bought it. I thought it was just like a cream cleanser, but that's cool. Okay, we all need some exfoliants in our lives. We all need to get rid of dead skin. Now these have little coffee bits in it, which is the exfoliating part. Now coffee bean can help with evening out the skin tone, brightening the skin, tightening the skin. So after this cleansing process, that's usually the time where I would apply a mask. I don't mask every single day, but I do mask very often. Now if you rub this in a little too hard, you might hurt yourself. You gotta be careful to be super gentle on your skin. What I do love about this cleanser is that it has so many like moisturizing ingredients in this. By the time you wash your face off, it'll feel so moisturized. So this is a part of my skincare routine where I start to tackle the hard to reach places. So like the leftover little mascara at the waterline and the foundation that may be at my hairline. So I just take a Q-tip and I gently go from my inner corner of my waterline to the outer corner. Kids, don't try this at home. I cannot stand after washing my face having mascara on my eye. It just feels like it's my face isn't effectively clean. Of course, I never repeat the use of one side. So once I've used one side of the Q-tip, I don't reuse it because it's definitely not sanitary. So now I'm going to tackle my hairline. Just make sure that I don't have any foundation left over there. By the way, I'm using micellar water, if you guys were wondering. So guys, now that my skin is damp, I'm going to apply my toner, which is also from Itadi. It has coffee berry in it and aloe vera. Aloe vera is supposed to be good for its anti-inflammatory properties. It helps with combating acne. The reason why I love this is because it is a more gentle toner, which I like, especially if I'm going to be using products that have like acids in them and such. I just like to balance it out with things that are a little bit more gentle. Now, while my face is damp, I am going to be using this serum from Hyper. I think it's called Hyper Skin, Black-owned brand. And this is their Brightening Clearing Vitamin C Serum. I have heard a lot of good things about this serum with combating hyperpigmentation and helping to get rid of dark marks. So I'm really excited to use this. And vitamin C is really, really good with evening out skin tone. As you can see, it's a little bit watery. Gently pat, gently pat, gently pat, 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 pat. The more that you apply it or pat it in, the more you'll find it gets like a little bit sticky. That's when I know that it is time to stop patting because it feels like it has got into the skin. By the way, this does have hyaluronic acid in it, and hyaluronic acid is really good. It is a humectant, and pretty much what that means is that it draws in moisture, draws in that water, and it helps retain it in your skin. Moisture is key for skincare. I just want to also show you guys another serum that I use. I don't necessarily use these at the same time. I kind of like switch off like every other day, but I also got this Be Transcendent Realignment Serum. This has been in my routine for, I want to say like about a month now, and it has been great to me. I just love how gentle the Be Transcendent products have been for me and how moisturizing. Like when I say moisturizing, they know a little shum about moisture, okay? I will actually be using the Be Transcendent Nourish Day Moisturizer. It says day moisturizer, but I use it at night too. Shh, we don't gotta let nobody else know. For this, I would have loved to have it in a pump form, which I'm pretty sure that's how it shows on their website, but it came with a cap. Because of that, I sometimes like put a little bit too much in my hands and it's less controlled, but I would definitely love to have it in a pump form so that I can control the product more and I don't risk spilling it or dropping it while it's open. This is the product. It is so moisturizing, like I said. The texture of this product is nuts. Like, it feels so good. See that glow? Woo! That Be Transcendent. They don't play. We're nearing the end now, and this is normally the time where I would put on an eye cream. However, my last eye cream experience wasn't so great. I actually ended up breaking out, which was really unfortunate because it was really expensive. But if you guys have any suggestions on some good eye cream, black-owned or not, go ahead and leave it down below. I feel like you can never complete your skincare routine. You don't put on nothing on your lips. I mean, your lips part of your face, right? I'm gonna put on this Elo lip balm. They definitely have very nice moisturizing lip balms, which I love. All the ingredients are 100% natural, organic, vegan. This particular one has a tint on it. The other one that I had but I ran out of doesn't have a tint, but this fine too. This just got a little light tint. Nothing crazy. Okay guys, so I mean can we say glowy or not? So guys, that is it for my nighttime skincare routine. I hope that this was helpful for you and I exposed you to some new brands that you can check out. Of course, I will leave everything down below in the description box, including my Duvolle discount. You've made it this far into the video, okay? You are OG and I love you for that. But I just gotta ask you to go ahead and subscribe and join the family, and go ahead and click that bell notification button so that anytime I post, you will always be up to date. Deuces!